Hello, my name is Nakiba, and today I'm going to discuss about business communication and culture. We like to discuss about characteristic of effective communication, its outcomes, use of technology in business, occasions where presentation skills can be used, and few practical recommendations and examples. And finally, the conclusion. So, business communication, by definition, is the flow of information, perception, and idea either within an organization or outside the organization. It involves the means or tools to perform a business. Culture is a way of doing things. It predicts and offers differences between various human groups and involves their perception, their beliefs, their way of living, which affects in communication. So, the characteristics of effective communication is it includes that the sender is delivering a message which is clear, correct, complete, precise, reliable, and is consideration of an audience, the person who he or she is delivering to. So, on a whole, for the communication to be effective, both the senders and receivers should feel satisfied. Five C's that should be considered when that we should consider it when delivering a presentation or communicating with in business dealings. This includes that the message should be clear, correct, complete, concise, and compassionate. So, when we are discussing in terms of business, the main purpose is to improve organizational practices, keep employees informed, and reduce errors so that all the members of an organization can work collaboratively to achieve organization goals and work on its values. So, two important things that is important to consider when interacting with people from various cultures. First is low context, which focus more on precise, simple, and clear message, and it includes countries like USA, Canada, Australia, and few are of high context in which we have to read between the lines and the message is not very clearly stated. So when we are interacting with the people from different backgrounds, we have to know a little knowledge about the low context and high context cultures. Outcomes in terms of business growth, it's like we can manage employees, build teams, grow organization more rapidly, low turnover rates, benefit from enhanced creativity and innovation because people are free to share their views. We can build strong relationship and attract more opportunities for an organization. So, as per the Pumble statistics of 2022, effective communication increased productivity by 20 to 25%, retention rate by 4.5 times, and performance 3.5 times. But if we fail to communicate effectively, we can it results in failure to complete projects, low employee morale, missed performance goals, and lost sales to up to 18%. So it is very important to communicate effectively to excel in business platforms. So, the positive outcomes of usage of technology in business is that messages are delivered instantly. We don't have to wait for days for an email. And secondly, we can reach to large audience with minimum expense and effort. People from different areas which are physically apart can work collaboratively. And even now, social media are playing an increasing prominent role in business dealings. So presentation skills can be used anywhere. It's like when you are in interviewing a person or you are in a meeting or you're in a conference call, when you're speaking to a colleague or a staff, when you're presenting in a large internal meetings, when you're speaking with clients, suppliers, or presenting or attending a training, or even if you're selling a product. So it involves everywhere. So presentation skill is core when we are doing a business dealing. So I would like to share one example. It is a negative one. Like when in 2013, Bill Gates went to Korea for a business trip, but he was unaware of the context or cultural values. He met the president in a very casual way, which was taken negatively by the Koreans, and it was all in the newspaper. So being culturally sound is very important when doing a business dealing. So I would like to share a few practical recommendations that would help to build strong cultures that will play a significant role in success of an organization. It includes that the employer should show employees that they respect them and they greet them in their religious holidays. They should bridge a cultural gap with good communication skills. So it can be within an organization, like with the colleagues or co-workers, with the client, or it can be with the leaders with their employees. And we can get trainings for global citizenship, conduct cross-cultural awareness training so that we can aware how much expert we are when dealing with cross-cultural people, and how we can enhance our knowledge and be more profound in that. We can identify, communicate, educate, and engage employees in the cultural ideals, appoint a cultural team, build a positive team and family spirit, be adventurous, creative, and open minded. And lastly, role model desired behaviors. By this, it means that the manager or the head of a company, he or she himself is so open minded and culturally sound that people uh, underneath working with him can take him as a role model and follow him to achieve business outcomes and help the business to flourish. In conclusion, businesses are expanding globally. Along with being an expert in linguistics, it is essential to communicate effectively and pluralistically to avoid culture related loss in companies. Moreover, good organizational culture must be promoted to help clients, employees, and associated workers to improve the productivity and image of an organization. These are few of the references. Thank you. I hope you would like the video. Have a good day.